What is it? Laugh Now, Cry Later?
Right.
What'd y'all think? Who saw it?
I saw it.
I did too.
I watched it a bunch of times. Shout out to KD, by the way. A bunch of cameos in it.
Yeah.
What do y'all think, man? I mean, I'm sure you guys have a lot to say about it. A lot of people are going in saying, "Oh, this is BS." It's just an ad for Nike. In my mind, who cares? What about the song? I don't care.
Aren't most music videos kind of ads for something anyway?
It depends.
A lot of big ones
I mean,
are, right?
you can. In this video, yeah, you can definitely tell that.
Sure.
That was straight Nike. But I mean, hey, if I had a fat ass deal with Nike, I would have been like,
Hell yeah.
hey, let me do this too.
Right.
I
Nike.
don't care,
Of course.
Nike.
Let's go to the
everywhere.
employee store.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean, it definitely was overly excessive with the Nike. But I mean, hey, I like the fits. I thought it was cool.
Nile?
I mean, it's Nike. I mean, they can't lose
Right.
at this point.
What'd you think about the
Really?
song?
The song was cool. I mean, Drake. I mean, it's a good song.
I feel like you have a
it's
real
just-
like love-hate relationship with Drake.
It's a love-hate. It's like
Yeah.
I'm really tired of Drake. Honestly.
Why? Because he keeps winning?
Like I don't know. Like I'm like, yo, you.
But
Just,
But then he comes
you
out with
here
something.
too long. Like
he comes out with
but he
something.
keeps
You're like,
making
oh, yeah.
hits. Like he keeps making hits, so I can't even be mad at him. Like, but
no, but you know what bothers me about that though is that he's making hits out of other people's sound.
Yeah.
That's what bothers me.
what sound is this from Drake?
Okay, the most recent one that he did with DJ Khaled. He sounded straight up like The Weeknd. Like a lot of people, you know what I mean?
I only heard
Wait,
that song
you mean rock star, pop star,
pop star?
pop star?
Yeah.
I'm a pop
That's
star.
all?
No. It wasn't Popstar. It was the what was the other one? Grease.
I didn't even hear
Okay.
that one.
Yeah, this straight up like The Weeknd. And then there was other times where he sounded like Party Next Door, and then there was other ones where you can tell that he's just taking like other people's sound. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know. I like Drake. Like I like his.
We all do. That's what I'm saying.
Cool.
It's like,
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not hating. At the end of
go.
the day, like I'm not
and then
hating.
he makes a good song.
I'm
Like,
not hating. You get your bread, but it's just kind of like, damn, just be more original. You know what I'm saying? Like you've come so far. Like just.
So you guys are the musicologists in this game. Like, you like that word?
nice.
Hey. Anyway,
Audiophile is another word.
what is the secret sauce that he's doing? Because you guys are, if he's sounding like other artists or what have you, then what is it? There's something obviously that's unique that he's doing. Is it the way he's saying "baby"? For example, I mean that's a meme, right? I mean,
Nowadays.
I've been watching that video.
I
Just
don't know.
But you
honestly,
get
I don't
what
know
I'm
how that
saying.
became such a. I mean, no, I can see why it became a meme, but I'm
Yeah.
like,
he creates moments. What do you think that is? Like, what is he doing?
he's catching the female's attention.
Boom.
Boom.
I don't know. That's all I got.
That's our problem. You need to do more thirst traps.
There you
Thirst
go.
traps,
Right.
Yeah, you need more thirst traps.
baby.
Right.
Baby, hey baby. but you get what I'm saying, Vicky?
Yeah.
Like it's like no other artist can do that, and that's it's a meme. But it happens all the time with the stuff that he does.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
A lot of it is his own hype too, just because he's Drake doing a thing.
Yeah.
So people are like, oh yeah, that little thing that someone caught is funny, and then it just kind of spread.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
he's just Drake. Like, I mean, there's uniqueness to Drake. Like, I mean, just him being him. Now, of course, he does bite other sounds, but the thing is, like, if that was the original, if there was an original sound, he probably made it better. He's
Yeah.
like, I
Yeah.
like this, but
Yeah.
when I do this, it's gonna make it pop. Oh, and also I'm Drake. Like, that's what it is.
Well,
you know?
yeah, no, yeah.
You know, like, so, I mean, and then
I agree.
the whole baby thing is like, it's different. Like when you talk about hook, like, baby, like it's, you know what I mean?
But
like,
you get
of
what I'm saying.
course
The
it's gonna
vibe
be
is
a
just
meme.
it's just catchy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, he's Drake. Like, it's just, he can't miss when it comes to music. He just knows how to make good music. He's got a good team around him. He's Drake. And again, he's Drake. I don't know what else. I don't know what else.
Like,
I
you-
can't
yeah,
honestly
like-
think about it.
And then what you said earlier about him kind of biting off other people's styles, but then isn't there what's the difference between kind of stealing elements of other people's songs, but then or taking influence from? Because every artist takes influences from
yeah.
other people,
For sure.
right? So what's the difference between being influenced and kind of like biting off of them or stealing from them? It's a fine line, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think about that KMT song that Triple X accused him of ripping. If you remember that was like when he first got into it. He was like, Drake stole my swag. He stole my flow. With that KMT song. Do you know what I'm talking about? Triple X. XXX.
Oh, yeah, huh?
He like didn't like Drake because
Vaguely, I remember.
Right. Anyway,
he went in an interview
that
and
was
said
like
that.
to me like the most thing. But yeah, I mean, there's so many songs. Drake has a whole listen, we spend all day of like, oh, this is stealing, and this is okay. That's inspiration. So I mean, I guess it just depends.
I think going back to what you said, I mean, do you guys agree? You guys are the musicians, but I mean, he's taking influence and just making it better.
Yeah.
And not everyone can do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if you guys care, but I mean, I thought it was cool. It's kind of nostalgic. He was rocking LeBron's 2003 draft suit. You know that suit that was rocking?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's a big, you know. He's
Is that when they were taking pictures?
He was in a scene with Dirk. You know, he's in a bunch of
Right,
scenes.
but they were taking pictures, right?
Yeah,
it was
I think
like,
so.
okay. I had
And-
no idea.
Oh, okay.
You guys care about the girl that was in it? She was super hot, huh? What?
I
No,
don't care about
she was
that.
pretty.
She's hot as
She was definitely pretty. Yes.
fuck yeah. Her name is Aggie Abby. She's a sneakerhead influencer.
I knew you
Of
would know
course
who
you
it
would know.
was.
I was about to say that.
Of course I got a creep. I wouldn't be normal. Bro, you're not a real man unless you creep. Come on, man. Anyone that doesn't say that shit, they're lying.
There's another T-shirt.
I mean, if you're single, then yes. I would
No,
agree
it
with
doesn't
you.
matter if you're single. That's a whole different podcast. Save that
Oh,
for next
man.
week. It does not matter if you're single. Dude, you're not
I didn't
cheating.
creep that girl.
Nile, you're an anomaly. You're an anomaly. What I'm saying is, like, if you're in a relationship and you're looking at, if you're just curious, looking at
Sometimes-
another
for
girl's.
sure. It depends on like what it is, but if it's like
Nile.
like a video girl,
Nile, we're looking at a video girl right now.
uh-huh.
It's harmless. Just be like, who is this? I just Google who's the girl, which is exactly what I did. Who's the girl in the new Drake video? Her name is Aggie Abby. Boom, 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 boom. This is who she is. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing
Vicky,
wrong with that at all.
you're the girl. Is that creepy?
No, because I mean, I do it.
Yeah, she does it. She's a girl.
If I see, I'm like, oh, she's
Just curious.
Yeah, totally. Typing in who's
Why
that
not?
girl from the one video. I would go and if I see the bio and it says her Instagram, like, oh, okay, I'll put in Instagram. But I'm not about to Google like, what's the girl with the blue shoes and da, da, da. I'm like, not
Well,
about to do that.
you need to. You need to start.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Come over to my
You
house.
need
I'll
to
show you
start.
my search.
I'm sure there's a whole way to get it.
Hell yeah.
He's got a whole process ready.
Um,
Got it for you.
You couldn't pay me to look at your search history.
Oh God.
what are you talking about? You should be wanting to do it anyway. What did they pay you?
There's not an. I'm saying like no matter what amount, even if you paid me, I wouldn't look at your search
Justo?
history. That's what I'm saying.
WAP. WAP.
WAP.
So I'm gonna say
That's all over your search history,
WAP.
right?
That's all I got. WAP. The backlash. Do you guys know about the backlash? Actually, Niall, you brought this up. Actually,
Yeah. What did I bring up?
you brought up the backlash. You said when we were on the phone the other day, talk about it.
Got it. Backlash. Okay.
A lot of people are really sensitive.
Yeah, people. Okay. There's a lot of.
There's a lot to touch on.
They're mad. They're saying that it's
sexually
Well, there's- yeah,
exploitive
there's a lot.
words, all that. So people are saying, how it's, not good
a bad example.
growing youth in listening to their music.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the limit? And a lot of people they bring up, okay, male rappers do it all the time. Is this one's kind of like all over the place? I think I'm just annoyed that she dropped that video and then I saw her talking to Joe Biden. I was like, I'm out. I'm not about to watch this WAP video and then you think I'm going to take you serious enough to talk to possibly the next president. I'm not going to do
Vicky,
it. I'm not going to do it.
As a woman, what do you think? Like, what are your thoughts? Do you think it's a bad example? Is it you take it with a grain of salt? Is it really that serious?
To be honest, I've thought a lot about it. I mean, there's good and there's bad to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously, it's showing something completely just off the charts for the youth nowadays. And I don't agree with that. Like I wouldn't want to see my child growing up and like seeing this. But I mean,
Screaming that
realistically,
name.
right? You know what I mean? But at the same time, that's just. I mean, that's just who she is. I
Yeah.
mean, like, that's Cardi B. Like, if you're really gonna get upset because she made a song about who she is as a person in general,
Yeah.
like, I mean, come on, just
I agree.
like slap yourself in the face. Like, I mean, that's what everybody. She's a sex symbol. She puts herself out as a sex symbol. Mm-hmm. She's always been upfront about it, never been ashamed to show it. And I mean, obviously with this song, yes, it went to the whole extreme level. But I mean, initially, it's kind of like, come on, you expected that from her. So it's just like, it is what it is.
We're not gonna get like Nas lyrics from Cardi B or hieroglyphics from the 90s. You get what I'm saying? I get it. But it's an like. Tell me if I'm wrong, but it's like what you call like a vibe, right? It's an anthem track. It's a track like for women. She says she's unfiltered, just like Vicky was saying. She is who she is. Nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. And people like at the end of the day, people resonate with her a lot. It's number one.
Obviously, they are,
Sure.
and yeah.
Dude, this is Wednesday. We're taping this Wednesday. And she just went on Twitter, I think yesterday, and it is #1, which is like huge. I think something to the effect of it's like the first #1 song that it smashed all these records in the shortest amount of time, something along those lines, which is big for female artists or just in general. So obviously enough people are messing with her, and she has she's got her base. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
You're not going to go to her for these like introspective lyrics.
I get it. That's why I'm like, why is she talking to Joe Biden? I keep jumping back there.
Let's talk about that real quick.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So we'll talk about it real quick. They're on the issue of, stop me real quick, give me a second, on Elle magazine, Cardi B and Joe Biden. Again, it is what it is. I'm not the political guy. I'm not that smart. I'm not that deep. But I'm just going to say, I think everyone has agendas. Biden wants to be cool, with that audience that Cardi B has. Cardi B wants to, I'm not quite sure. Maybe you can answer that question. I guess she wants... Does she want to come off smarter than she really is, or what? Is it political play?
Both.
Man.
Both.
Yeah.
I would say both. I mean, also drive traffic to her next song, next album, But I just think, well, we were just talking about like, that's her lane, right? Like, so that's her. She's a sex symbol. You don't expect her. You won't get enter whatever Nas lyrics in her music, right? But she's also like jumping in this lane, trying to have an intelligent conversation with a possible president, so it's like stick your lane, like make the stripper anthems cool, but like we're not gonna take you seriously if you jump in this lane.
But you know what, I have seen a couple like previous posts, like probably throughout the years, where she does throw out a little political things about the government, and so I mean I see what she's trying to do, but I agree, like I just feel like you just kind of should stick to your lane.
Yeah, well, I just think, in general, I think when it comes to politics, celebrities should just like stay being celebrities and like just leave it alone, because they're not. There's people that are actually scholars that know what they're talking about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So
like she talked to Bernie Sanders last year. I'm like, why are you talking to Bernie Sanders? Bernie Sanders, what are you doing? And we all know, like, okay, whenever they talk to rappers, they're trying to get black people to vote for him.
Right.
Just straight up.
Right.
Last year or 2 years ago, it was Hillary Clinton talking to Breakfast Club, and she made this go, I got hot sauce in my bag.
That was a joke, though. Give her a pat. That was a kind of a joke.
I ain't laying it off. Hell no. That's a pander.
Were you mad about it?
I was offended.
Okay. Well, that was offended too.
I had to stop putting hot sauce in my bag.
But in all seriousness, not to harp on it too much, but it was kind of a joke. Can you like pander but make it like kind of like, hey, I'm just trying to be cool with you. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Yeah, but then sometimes people do take offense to that.
All right.
Some
man.
people are more some people are more sensitive than
Sorry,
others.
guys.
Yeah, man. I'm not as hardcore as you.
I just I agree with you. I think I would say like, nah, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I was just gonna say I do get what you're saying, but it's kind of like I attribute myself trying to talk about politics and you talking about politics. That's your lane, much better than mine. You know what I mean? But at least I know my lane. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
I shouldn't try to get myself talking to something that I know nothing about.
Right, for sure. If like someone said, "Hey, Julian, like, would you want to interview Joe Biden?"
Yes.
I guess.
You're gonna stop me.
That would make sense.
That
would make sense because you talk, and I'm sure you would do your homework, and also like you would talk, for your group of people. And I don't know why, Cardi B was like, "Black people, all we want is equality." What are you talking about? Like you're a spokesperson for black people? Like I don't get that. So, anyways,
she's
I don't want to dive
accepted
too
by
deep.
the culture, Nile.
Right.
She's married to Quavo.
Right. Got it.
I don't know what all that means. I'm just letting you know something.
Yeah. You tell me. You got it.
But she is accepted by the culture.
Sure.
Wait, hold on. She's not married to Quavo. She's not married to Offset.
Oh, is it Offset?
Yeah,
Damn.
Quavo's
Sweetie.
with
Don't let
Sweetie.
Saweetie find out.
I can't get him. I'm sorry. I got mixed up. My bad.
Thank
Sorry
you for
about
correcting him on that.
Oh, they
I
both
thought
sound the
about it. I
same.
was like,
It's not
hold
been
on,
over.
that doesn't sound right.
My
Like,
bad. Well, you know what? I was testing you.
okay.
That was a hip hop test. We were about to do it. You passed. Yeah.
Oh wow, this is Dumbass University.
Yeah.
Like Dumbass University. We have a game called Dumbass University.
We'll save that next time.
Well, for sure.
We'll save that next time.
But I don't want to think I'm calling her a dumbass. Like
No.
Dumbass
It's a
University.
game that we play.
Yeah.
For prizes.
Yeah.
Like trivia. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For prizes.
There's no prize.
There's no prize.
I was trying to. Why do you?
Only prize.
Trying to hype it up.
The only
Trying to
prize
hype
is
it up.
Julian's tears.
I don't want her
when
to
we
think we
lose.
don't have. I don't want her to think we don't got no prizes. We're a professional podcast.
But then you make it sound like we just give each other prizes.
It's like even more weird. It's like, here you go. Like, I don't want your shit.
handshake. Hey,
I would need to see this game show.
For sure.
do we
We got next time. Next time.
we got
We'll
like
set it
two,
up with
three
the
more
interview.
topics, man. Do we got time to talk about Trey Songz or no?
For
What do you guys
sure.
think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this just broke. Trey Songz. Did you guys know who Celina Powell is? Okay, Celina
Oh,
Powell.
I do know Celina Powell.
Celina Powell is. You want to say it or me?
I don't know the story, but I.
Okay.
Oh, you know who she is?
Celina Powell basically is a thought. She basically
Basically, she's a thought.
Oh,
she
okay.
bangs artists. Like she just chases guys and she basically tries to get them into traps. She tries to trap them for money. She tries to do it for the clout. You know what I mean? That's who she is. Her name is Celina Powell. She's out of Denver,
You
right?
probably
gonna
no.
have to look
You
at
know
her.
of her because last year, like
Cardi B.
Cardi B, she slept with Offset like 2 years ago.
Is that the one
That's
that,
the girl who
that
said she
Offset
was.
cheated
Yes.
on Cardi B?
I mean,
with?
he cheated on
Alleged.
a lot of
Alleged.
different women.
Yeah.
But this girl said that she was pregnant with Offset's baby.
Oh, I heard that. I
Yeah,
did hear
that's the
that.
girl.
Oh, that's
Okay.
her.
That's her.
I haven't seen. I don't know. her
And she
face.
lied about it. She was not pregnant. She had pictures of her friend's pregnancy.
Wow.
Graphs,
you
and then she was put on
man.
Instagram. Yeah, her friend, and then she was,
Shit
but she got
people-
all that
man,
clout
the shit
though.
people do. That's ridiculous.
Now here's the thing. So she went on No Jumper, the No Jumper podcast recently, and she brought her friend, her thotty friend. I don't know her name. Her thotty friend, right? So they.
Thotty friend.
But I just want you to understand the.
We ain't
backstory.
never gonna get girl subscribers.
Well, she ain't a lawyer. She ain't a doctor. Like they would call themselves thoughts. I'm just calling them what they call themselves. I'm sorry.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
I allow
anyway,
it.
so
allow it.
All right, she
Vicky,
allowed. Fuck it.
if that's what they call themselves, then
So Vicky, her friend gets on the podcast and she basically outs Trey Songz. She goes, Trey Songz locked her, but she said it like, here's the thing, and it started trending because they said, oh, Trey Songz needs to be arrested for assault. Celina Powell's friend is on the podcast publicly saying that Trey Songz locked her in a hotel room and basically they had sex for like 3 days straight, right? And thank God there's a podcast, he peed on her. But here's the thing. But Vicky, you have to watch the podcast because she did it giggling. She really
Was
did.
it the
She
friend
did it,
or Celina saying this?
Celina's friend. So it's two of them on the podcast, and she's like, and then he told me to go to the bathtub. She did it in a, like, maybe she meant to be serious, but it didn't come off serious, and now he's trending everywhere saying he needs to be canceled. You get what I'm saying?
Oh
So
my God.
it's a weird situation. Like, you obviously should never do that to a female, right? That's entirely wrong. You don't lock it. Yes, I get that, but
Man,
it's weird because it's coming from.
you already know what I'm thinking, Justo.
that,
Like,
Some people really dig that. I have a friend of mine. Him and his girlfriend would pee each other.
ew. Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%.
I've heard about that.
He would
too.
tell me all about it and be like, I don't want to hear about it, but he would just keep telling me.
but he also locked her.
Man,
Oh my God.
All right, first
Yeah.
of all, these are allegations.
They're allegations.
From what you call thoughts, okay? Thoughts that lie. She lied about Offset's pregnancy. You don't think
We're not talking about Celina. We're talking about Celina's friend.
look, man, two birds flock together.
That's right.
They're both thoughts. They both lie, okay?
Vicky, what do you think? Like, just based off what we told you. Like, obviously, you got to take the accusation seriously.
No.
But does it matter who it's coming from? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Thank you, Vicky. No, but I agree.
Okay, question. Has Trey Songz spoken about it?
Yeah.
What was he?
What did he?
What
What
He
was
was
what did he
tweeting
say?
about it.
He's-
You
What'd he
said
say?
he was tweeting about it.
Yeah, he's
What'd he
basically
say?
denying it, saying they're doing it for
Clout.
money. Right.
Okay, that's what thoughts do.
I mean, what money are they actually gonna get out of this? Like,
clout.
Yeah, more
It's,
than
This
that.
and that's what
Attention.
I'm saying. It's like it's not money. It's just
It's
Clout
attention.
turns into money because they have an OnlyFans.
Oh,
You
yeah,
see what I'm saying?
that's
All that
true.
stuff.
all that. It's gonna drop. People are gonna look up.
Yeah.
They're gonna try and find a sex tape
that's,
of Trey Songz and her.
That's horrible.
Yeah, no, they're lying. I can put money on.
Like
it.
I mean, if you're gonna like that's if that's some like if you're going through something like that, if you're in because that seems like a traumatic situation. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna talk about something like that that's not something that you would want to do.
Right.
Like that to somebody, that's a traumatic.
Right.
Oh, that's a traumatic situation.
Sure.
You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
So obviously you're gonna not laugh about it. You're gonna honestly be scared to talk about it. But if you're gonna laugh, like
Yeah.
not take it serious. I mean, how can you take
Yeah.
it? how
Do you
can
lose
take that
credibility
serious?
points based off just like you said who it's coming from? It's coming out of
Yes.
Celina Powell. Yeah, okay.
For sure, there's got to be credibility. Like, depending on who's giving the story, she already has a bad track record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
They're just gonna bring her friend in. Come on.
and
Yeah.
the friend's gonna
Yeah.
the
Shut
friend
the fuck
and the
up.
thing is they're covering their bases because the friend's saying it, not Celina. So if it goes to court, it's not like I didn't say that. So like because this is the thing, people can go to jail for false accusations of rape. Like that's a thing. And if Trey Songz can prove like, no, I got text messages saying, hey, lock the door for me or whatever the hell crazy shit. Like he can prove that in court, and then boom, she's gonna get fined. She can go to jail. But her friends saying it, they can cover the bases. So they're gonna get their OnlyFans views. They're gonna get their clout. Obviously, they're getting their clout. People that don't know who Celina Powell is, you didn't know who she was, or at least maybe her name. Now you do. Boom, you're gonna check her Instagram out. She's getting clout, endorsements, advertisements. Boom, that's money.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
that's so
I
crazy.
haven't look. The news just broke, and we just started the podcast after it broke, so I don't know everything. But yeah, I mean, obviously, there's gonna be a good portion of people saying that. You're absolutely right. That's
right. And people are mad about him locking the door. Obviously, not the peeing thing, because that people are into that.
yeah.
Like that's real.
She seemed
That's
okay with
weird.
it.
Yeah, I mean that's like if it's consensual, then do whatever the hell you want to do. But she's talking about he locked me and we had sex for 3 days. I was his sex slave for 3 days. That's pretty much what she's saying.
I mean,
Basically.
does she got videos to prove it?
I don't
does
know,
she
man.
got
Picture
If
it
you
didn't
get
happen.
one, let me know.
I mean, does she got record? Like, does she got like record? Do they have like? I mean, I'm pretty sure he can get out of it by showing, hey, I didn't even have a hotel room on that day, on those days. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have records of this. I don't.
I'm sure it happened. I'm sure they hooked up.
For
you know,
sure.
but it's
Oh,
the whole-
probably.
Sure, they
Right.
banged. Why Trey Songz? Why do that?
I
Why,
know,
dude?
like-
Why? Like she's literally known. Like she's in Denver. Like all the rappers that go through there, like they smash her. Like that's like
I'm
that's
not
what
trying
she
to-
wants. I'm just saying, like
No,
the
no.
Trey Songz. Like
I don't know the whole background, but he does have a history. Keke Palmer said this. This is a while back. She did say that. She said without saying, basically, that he sexually intimidated her. I don't know all the specifics.
what
yes.
is that? What do you mean sexually intimidated?
Exactly. She didn't. This is on the Breakfast Club, actually. She didn't go into the
Now I
details.
gotta look at it.
But you see what I'm saying? Now, this accusation now opens up the book. See, now we're opening up the book, and after this podcast is done, we're gonna, for people like myself that don't know the full story, I'm gonna look more into it. But you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, this is not the first time. I'm not saying he is or he isn't. I don't know.
I would need more words than sexually intimidated. Like, what does that mean? Like in bed, like she was like, I couldn't handle it.
yeah.
He went too hard. I told him stop. He was sexually
yeah.
intimidating. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah. That's true. Okay. That's cool, man.